And breaking news coming in the wake of the Raigad landslide, rescue operations have been called off and 57 people have been declared dead, ladies and gentlemen, as declared by the district administration and other senior officials, as well as by the Guardian Minister Uday Samant. The rescue operations has finally been called off and closed, but the death toll is currently at 57, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the piece of breaking news that's coming in the wake of the Raigad landslide. The rescue operations have been called off for now, but the death toll, ladies and gentlemen, a staggering 57 people have been declared dead in the wake of that landslide. But what we are learning is that for now, what we are learning from the authorities is that the rescue operations have been called off and closed. Remember, the entire rescue operation that has been taking place at the landslide site has been hit by poor visibility as well as rains, which has hampered the entire rescue operation. I'm joined by my colleague Yasha Kotak, who's been tracking all the developments when it comes to the rescue operations. Yasha, give us the details.
So yes, in fact, this rescue operation was on for the last 4 days. Let us recollect that this instance, which took place at Isalwari on Wednesday late last night, was in fact the landslide location, and this was the village where there were more than 200 people who were staying there. This also included women, children as well. Until last night, when the rescue operation was called off for the third day, there were 27 who were declared dead, and considering that the location was remote, it was in the hills and constant rains, considering that this incident is in Raigad and Raigad has been hit by severe rains over the last few days. There has been an orange alert also, which was declared for the last 2 days, and the visibility was clearly very low, which was hampering the NDRF operations. Late last night, we had seen that the district team was consulting the locals as well as the government to discuss as to whether the operation needs to be carried out further or should be stopped, which is where today also there was a fourth day, on fourth day was when the operation was still on. But now, considering that it's been 4 days since the instance, there have been several people who are still trapped. But considering it was 4 days, and we heard the sources say that there was a foul smell coming in from that particular location. It was also mentioned that there was absolutely no possibility of anyone surviving from that instance, which is where we've seen now that the operation has been called off. Now, this landslide, in fact, reminds us of the previous instances which had taken place in Maharashtra around the same area. One was at Talye, which is in Mahad. The other one was at Malin, where the figures were as high as this. In fact, Malin tragedy, which had taken place in 2014, had around 150 people being declared dead. Talye, which had the instance which had taken place approximately 2 to 3 years back,